Hello everyone, this is 1st of September 2020. पता ही नहीं चला कब सितंबर आ गया है एंड दिस इज़ द डेली चार्ट ऑफ निफ्टी। कल एक बहुत अच्छा डाउनफॉल था। अगर आपने मेरा प्रीवियस वीडियो नहीं देखा था जो कि मैंने शायद फ्राइडे नाइट डाला था, तो उसमें मैंने इसी मूव की बात की थी एग्जैक्टली। आई मीन आई वाज नॉट टाइमिंग एनीथिंग। मैंने बहुत क्लियरली मेंशन किया था कि दिस हैज़ टू बी नेक्स्ट वीक बट नॉट श्योर व्हेन इट इज़ गोइंग टू बी। एंड बहुत अच्छे से we fell down and we trapped, but yeah, I mean it was a good down move. The sad part is कि मैं सिर्फ 100 पॉइंट्स ही कैप्चर कर पाया एंड फिर मैं सो गया, but that is okay. So now what can be done is, if you see, we have taken support at 20 DMA, and today what we've made is a doji kind of pattern, but I'll consider it as an inside candle. Now what an inside candle is, I'll just try to give you an example. एक कोई भी एक डायरेक्शनल मूव के बाद whenever there's an inside whenever there's a candle which is inside that, if you'll see this, so this candle never crossed its lower high. So this is an inside candle, and on the break of this candle, on the lower break of this candle, because the major move was in the down direction, on the lower break of this candle we can take a trade with the stop loss, or however it suits. I mean, so probably the trade should be that the low gets broken, it gets tested again, and then when we see a negative candle we short, and we can keep 1% or half a percent from low of this candle. So that is how we trade how we trade inside candles. If you see on a 15-minute chart, then you can very easily identify some of the inside candles. I'll show you if we can see यहाँ पे आसपास कहीं पे इनसाइड कैंडल चलती अच्छी है, बट बहुत रेयरली मिलती है कभी कभी. सो या, सो इफ़ यू सी, दिस इज़ एन इनसाइड कैंडल सॉर्ट ऑफ. हल्का सा इसने लो ब्रेक किया है, पूरा उसके अंदर था, एंड एज सून एज इट ब्रोक द लो वी वेंट. We see, you see, this was the stop loss around somewhere here, and we got a good move. So from 471 to around 450. Yeah, so sweet 20-30 points over there. Similarly, now what lies ahead? So I noticed one thing very interesting. UK की charts में देख रहा था. So I'll just show you guys UK की chart, and I mean this is how technicals work. मतलब this is the most ideal chart I can see. इसमें कोई exaggerated वही नहीं. मतलब अगर आप किताबी नॉलेज पे जा रहे हो, if you are going according to the theory, this is how it works. You see, we fall from 7686 and we come down all the way to around 4899. We do a good retracement and retrace. ये पूरा वर्ल्ड मार्केट सारी इस टाइम पे रिट्रेस करी थी, राइट. यहाँ तक कि सब सारी मार्केट सेम थी टिल जून. उसके बाद भाई साहब, उसके बाद नैस्डैक वेंट क्रेजी, इंडियन मार्केट्स वेंट क्रेजी, चाइना डिडंट गो क्रेजी. But this is how a bear move is played out. I mean, theoretically this is the best chart which I can show you how it works. So yeah, so you see how beautifully this is the trend line which it was following. Now it has again broken the 38% retracement level. So we are somewhere looking around these levels again, and that should be the ideal move, क्योंकि कुछ अच्छा नहीं on the paper. India's GDP is the worst for this quarter. So I mean, this chart is crazy. I mean, I wish every Indian trader or every trader who has lost in this rally that we are having, अगर वो ये चार्ट ट्रेड कर रहा होता, दिस वुड हैव बीन द बेस्ट ट्रेड्स. मतलब यहाँ से लेके यहाँ वाज एक्सपेक्टेड, उसके बाद दिस वाज व्हाट ही नीडेड, नॉट व्हाट वी आर गेटिंग इन इंडियन मार्केट्स. So anyway, let's go back and we see how we traded today. So today's trades were pretty simple. I'm not showing any trades or anything because I don't like to do that. But yeah, so if you see, yesterday we got this move. So I'll just minimize this. I think this is confusing here. Right. So if you take a retracement level, so yesterday was a big down move, and today in the morning we opened gap up, so we took the retracement यहाँ से, from the top of yesterday. Oh, sorry, this is daily, right? I'll just change it to 5 minute, and we'll go to today. Yeah, so we are back at today, right? So where is yesterday? This is yesterday, right? So we take a good, Fibonacci from yesterday's top to yesterday's high, and then we see where we open today. So we opened exactly at the 50% level, and uske baad we never we struggled crossing it pehle, and then we crossed it finally, and then we came all the way down. So I'll just expand that. So these trades are like very well tested, and the setup works almost 8 out of 10 times. The setup is pretty simple. If you have a good trending day, you take a retracement of the last day, and then you mark the 50 and 61.8% levels as the turning levels. Reversing points. And then consider you were noticing an up move from morning, and then you start selling over here 560, and then you sell it till around 61, or maybe half of it, जैसे भी risk capacity हो, and then your target is usually 38, and then just to see the targets. You can also modify your targets accordingly. Trend, you can draw a trend line, whatever you want. However you're trading. So if you see, we're still below 50%, and I think we are going to be for some bit of time. And आगे का, what I noticed is, if we see USD INR, it has been, rupee is becoming stronger. I don't know what Modi ji did recently, but yeah, it's playing out well. But what's to be noticed is, if we go on a monthly chart, then we are almost on the lower part of the channel now. So we can fall 50 paisa more from here, I think, but from 72.5 onwards, I think we'll see some support. So if the rupee starts to weaken from here, then maybe we can see again this move, like we can again see the profit booking in indices. But yeah, apart from that, I think Nasdaq again made a 52 week high. Yeah, Nasdaq is going crazy. This is just because of Tesla and Apple. If you see Tesla today, so Tesla is going like, Tesla has become a bitch, like really. You see Tesla 90, क्या angle क्या है Tesla का? If you see the trend angle for Tesla, oh my god, like almost 70 degrees. This is not sustainable, yeah, no matter what. This is not sustainable. You see over here, we made a, I don't know what degree is this, but yeah, over here also we rose at around 70 degrees, and then we corrected, almost how much percent? It should be around 50, I'm not sure what. But yeah, we corrected 50%. So if you see, if we, I don't know कहाँ तक ही जाएगा ये, but 50% would come around $400. Yeah, so $100 it has to fall. When we can never know. But it's crazy. Whatever we are seeing, it's crazy. Those people who are trading options outside India, in the US markets for Apple and Tesla, अरे भाई साहब क्या बना रहे हैं वो लोग. देख लो आप, आपको बस कॉल बाय करके बैठ जाना है भाई, कुछ करना ही नहीं है, कॉल बाय करके बैठ जाओ. Anyway, so Nikki is again stuck at around 23,000, and it's facing some resistance जब से उनके प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब ने रिजाइन कर दिया. So Nikki can see a fall if they have some political tensions going on, and we can see a good correction over here. So I'm expecting a worldwide correction, like throughout the world markets after mid-September, but things can change. India-China tension is also going on, so it can be early also, or things can happen which can be late as well. So yeah, but overall the trend remains on the positive side. This is nothing. This is just a snapback to the average, and then again we can resume our up move from here. This inside candle setup, it it can work, but it can also work to trap sellers. So I'll suggest that if anyone is trading, you go short only on the test, retest, and not just like that. One very good setup that I was observing is, I'll just show you guys on probably an hour time frame. I don't remember exactly what time frame it was. I saw it randomly. I didn't trade. Yeah. So Piramal Enterprises, we got a breakdown from 1360 levels, and we are again back at those levels to retest it. The volume is pretty low, so if we're gonna sell, then stop can be 1380 around, and we can target below 1300. So that is a good trade, which I'm planning to take tomorrow or day after. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let's see if we make again an high on S&P today or not. Happy trading everyone, और बचा के रखो, अभी क्रैश आने वाला है फिर से जल्दी.